2007 was definitely a challenging year for finances and school budgets. At the beginning of the year, we were paying $1.25 to $1.50 for diesel per gallon, and in 6 to 8 months later, it had tripled. You're looking at $4 a gallon, and there was nobody's fault. You couldn't predict it. Nobody expected it, and so now we have a budget shortfall. On top of that shortfall, then the district is also asking us, hey, 2007 to 2008 school year, we need to decrease budgets by 10%. We had a manual routing system then again there in 2007 when we were facing all these challenges, and pretty much what it entailed, the system, and it was, okay, the week before school, the drivers go out and drive a route and then come back and sit down with a sheet of paper and put left on Sanders, take a right on Elm, take a left on Nichols Sawmill, and this was our routing system. We knew we had to make a change from our manual system to something automated. We went and visited past or clients of all the different major players in the field, if you will. And when it was all said and done, it was very clear that Tyler Technologies was the company that we needed to be with. It's kind of, the cliche, we knew at first sight. What we did is we took Versatrans, the RP routing and planning part of it, and we went from our manual routing to our automated routing. So right then and there, we were able to optimize our routes because we were going to take the shortest distance from point A to point B. From point B to C, and then from C back to A. By doing all that, we reduced our miles that we traveled. And when you reduce the miles you travel, you're saving money. One, you're not putting as much fuel in the bus. We're not running as many miles on our tires. And so now we can save tires because they're lasting longer. We don't have to spend money in tires. The same thing with oil changes, further distance between oil changes. And then of course, if you're not running as many miles on the bus this year, then that bus, instead of lasting 12 years, you might get 14 years, 15 years out of it. And when a bus costs $100,000, that's saving money right there. In the first year alone, we saved $1.2 million. Also, most important, I've not added a route since 2008. You say, well, that may not be a big deal. Well, it is a big deal because we've had, in those same 8 years, we've had 3 apartment complexes that are about 300 units each go in. We've had, they're currently building or have built about 10 subdivisions in our school district. We're 150 square miles, and since 2008 we've had about 10 subdivisions go in with those apartment complexes. As a matter of fact, we've grown in the last 3 months 500 kids in our school district. So the growth has been happening since 2008, but we haven't had to add a bus route because we were able to optimize our routes, and I think that says a lot.